Oh, FIFA 15 on the Nintendo Wii. It was made in 2014. I thought the Nintendo Wii games would stop making games during the early 2010s. I didn't know they were still making games up until that point. I just wish some old console would continue making games today, and I think they would still make a really good profit, but they just have to keep making new consoles. It's not the same nowadays, it is, and that's the reason why I'm becoming less of a gamer, because they stopped making games like on the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii. Oh well, never mind. Is bedtime the best time in the life? Where you get in the pillows, in the quilt, you tuck up yourself in the quilt, you might have your fan on like I do every night. Doesn't the room just look so cozy? And you're just on your own at night. This used to be a blue room, and it used to be much lower, but since like around in 2012, it looks like this now. Well, except for the bed, 'cause it has changed a few years ago, but most things are quite the same. Curtains, mirror, sink, television, but it's not switched on. I'll see what I might be dreaming tomorrow. I mean, what dream I might have tonight. I'll just have to find out and see for myself. I like bedtime when you get in bed and then it takes about 10 to 20 minutes to actually get to sleep and just go into dreams or nightmares sometimes. I'll see what I might be dreaming of tonight. Let's find out and see what tomorrow is like. College tomorrow, and I'm at my nanny's tonight because my mum's gone on holiday. So, we're in a different location. We're starting the vlog at night time. It's different, isn't it? But I have to get to sleep because it's school time tomorrow, not yesterday. That means come and get your pack up and get ready to do some work. And I think, yes, you Jordan Bailey, you probably get to see the Raisin Girls, and you get to go to Skegness, go on the water slides, the amusements. In late September? That's really weird. Well, let's see what dream I'll be having tonight. Good night, you viewers. I'll see you in the morning and after the first lesson. Now, let me get comfortable. So, viewers, today's Monday. It's a nice day, a bit warm as well. But it's not going to be warm for much longer because we're coming up to October. Everything's going to get colder, but Christmas is on its way. There's some shouting over there. So, I'll see how the day goes. Just going to take my time. It's just it's nice when it's not too hot or too cold with the weather. Again, this is just a small park. Do you want to play football, Aaron, or you, Kaifer? We can get the Bullion boys to join us, or it could be Meg Griffin or Kenny McCormick or something. Looks like they're done with the with this fence panel, and there's still some graffiti around. I don't know who to blame for this. Is that your drink, Aaron? I thought you drink Pepsi Max or something. It's just nice and quiet. I think what I'm going to do by the time I get nearer into Loughborough is get myself 2 bottles of Coca-Cola Zero from Poundland. It's just because I don't have any Coca-Cola Zero. It's only £4 I need to spend on. then go to Queen's Park for lunch, and then head back to college and do my GCSE English. And maybe a bit later I might even show you what's happening next since I'm not at home today or for a few days. Yeah, might even tell you about my niece's house. No, I won't be telling the location because that's personal. Yeah, I'll tell you some facts about what's different with my niece's house because I have been learning over time what's different about the place. Because there's some things I didn't know from my childhood until recently, a few months. Yeah. Sometimes when I wear my fleece on a day like this, I get really hot, so I take it off sometimes. I wonder when the bandstand will open again. I think this is Caiaphas's plan because he wants to demolish it. Like I said to you ages ago, what will represent Queen's Park? Oh well, we'll just have to wait and see what it will turn into. There are the 2 Cocoa Zeros I would like to get. Only £4. I'll get a carrier bag and buy them. It's lunchtime now at Queen's Park. Well, for me really. Yeah, well, the difference between the camera view and my view is the camera looks a bit more further away, and from my eyes the building looks closer. I don't know, maybe because it might have zoomed out, or maybe the view looks different. But you can see here, the camera view of the building of the tower looks a bit further, but from my eyes, it looks closer. Well, you viewers, it's my lunch now, and it's only 8 minutes to 12. So I'm going to have my lunch, and I'm likely to head back to college before my GCSE English lesson starts at 12:30. I've done like an assessment last Tuesday where, yeah, it was definitely last Tuesday. I was doing like writing a story based on someone. It's more imaginative, but it's based on the college where I am. But it's got Aaron Mann, Janet Aldonia and Jackie Lynn Thomas in it, but it's got one of my old bullies in it. But it's just like imaginative. It didn't happen in the real world, but maybe I might read it to you once I get it back, but we'll see. Not a bad day in Queen's Park, I say. It's a rainy day at my niece's house. There's some cows in the field, eating the grass as usual. Yeah, I can see it's still raining. Oh well, never mind. That's a really tall tree. This used to be the main room I used to be in most of the time. Sorry if it's a bit dark. So I bought myself 2 Coca-Cola Zeros. My laptop is currently on charge. And earlier, I made my raisins top like this. Well, more better than that, but there you go. This is room 4 because my nanny and Gaga has 6 rooms. This is the 4th room. Room 1 is my auntie's room, and room 6 is my grandparents' room. There's a brown cow over there. Not a great day to do anything outside. So yes, I had a really alright day at Loughborough College. Today in maths we were doing about positive and negative numbers, where if you get a positive and a positive, you get a positive number. You get a positive and a negative, it will turn into a negative number. If you get a negative and a positive, it'll be a negative number. If you get a negative and a negative, it'll be a positive number. But if you know that, that's fine. So I'll be at my nanny and Gaga's until Friday. My mum's gone on holiday. I think it was Mallorca, I think. It's just a complete guess. But my nanny and my auntie's gone on holiday with her because it's my auntie's birthday, special birthday. And I've got looking after my Gaga because he has to get his legs sorted out. and he's had to use his crutches for a bit. And I've been looking after my Gaga, my dog Max, he is here. My nanny's dog Rusty, and the animals he's got in the garden. Not exactly in the garden, but he's got some chickens, some roosters, a duck, and some white chickens. I might show you a little bit later. Alright then, you lot, if you want to see the back room, I'll show you where I mostly used to film most of MTF episodes in the earlier seasons and days, because I haven't really been filming at my nanny's house for episodes as much since from season 8. Over time, it got less and less, but I'll show you. Come on. Here is the back room, where I mostly used to film MTF episodes back in the day. And yes, there's the TV. Used to use this a lot when I was watching Almost Naked Animals, Pocoyo, Doodle Doo, Tweenies, playing on the Nintendo Wii, and many more stuff, including Super Smash Bros., which is one of them. Yeah, I think it'll definitely be less than in 5 years' time. I won't be coming to my Nan Gaga's house anymore. Sometimes in changes that you don't get to go to some certain places or locations anymore because maybe one of your valuable relatives has died and no one lives in that house anymore. It is a bit sad that you don't get to go to some certain places anymore, especially like, let's say, your grandma's house or your auntie's or your dad's house, or you might have to move home from your original home that you were born or been living in for over the last 10 years, shall we say. Yeah, the back room was mostly like my main room because it's been like that probably since the late 2000s up until the late 2010s. This was because I've been growing up over time, and from 2011 up until 2016, the first 7 seasons of MTF, this was like the main location, but from season 8 and onwards, it doesn't really get to be seen as much because I have been coming less and less at my nanny and Gaga's. I've just been coming down less over time, that's what I mean. I think it's been more of my other auntie's house. It's been the replacement where it's Jackie's house. But even so, this house is so big. And I will want to tell you guys that on the 66th episode of MTF, this will be MTF Resonance 2, where I'm going to confirm, and this is all pretend, where MTF is based on a different universe. It is based on the real world, it's the same place and everything, but it's a little bit different than comparing it to the actual real world. It's because this place will have 20 bedrooms and there's about 12 MTF resident members that have been confirmed by myself. And MTF residents, the original one, is at my house, and they're confirmed there's about 40 bedrooms and about 5 floors. There's a ground floor and there's 4 other floors up until to the attic. I think I need to draw out the MTF front building and including the helipad where Wendy Testerberger flies a helicopter or any others landing on it. Yeah, I've been doing really well on my show. It has improved from 8.5 years ago. Well, I do miss the old days a bit, but back then I didn't have to do exams and going through more complicated things like Brexit. Oh, come on, Harry Hunt, I know you love talking about Brexit. Let's put a rest in peace in Britain, because very soon it'll be the final nail in the coffin in the country, so sweet dreams, Britain. You were amazing until you lasted. It is true that nothing lasts forever.